Bleach chapter 552. Continuing, and you have right now you have Hisugaya and Matsumoto. They're down. They've been knocked down by the iron Kandu, who stole Hisugaya's Bankai. Right, and you got him arguing with Krad. I mean, you have him saying, "You're stealing my prey, hey Kandu." No, His Majesty will stealing, and Kandu is like, "No, His Majesty didn't." His Majesty's orders are to make sure whoever fights the captain is the one who stole their Bankai. Meaning, when they first started, as you know where he did this. He just basically fought. He basically fought Hitsugaya. Hitsugaya was the first captain up. If he fought against anyone else, he was just like the fighting type, like impulsive. But it shows that the other guy is strong too. There's a reason why I call him Iron. Trust me. And he even got Matsumoto, who has blood. She is down. Hitsugaya can't help but see this, seeing how helpless he is. And it's made even worse when Kandu shows off. He used Daigyo and Joimaru. He uses his Bankai. He uses Hitsugaya right in front of him, even though that's never been done before. Like, if they can do Bankai, if each guy can do Bankai, he can do the Bankai of everybody. We're talking Minori's Bankai, even Soifon's Bankai, even Ichigo's Bankai, Tenza Zangetsu. If he can do that, just what else is gonna come from this? You also get to a side note. You get to go to the Minori's lab. Where you see him talking to Kisuke, and Kisuke came up with a plan, a way to finish the Urankars off. And the answer is simple. If he wanted power of a Bankai, why didn't he take the hollows of the Urankars? You see, according to what he said, the powers of an Urankar are similar to that of Bankai. You see, the Bankai's true form is hidden in a sword, or the same as of Soul Reapers. And you see, when they try to unlock that, they transform into their true and purest form, their most powerful form. That's almost the same as Bankai. They found out that because of the residual energy of a certain hollow characteristic, Urankars are basically hollows, just with Soul Reaper power. Their energy are damaging to the Quincy's. Meaning their enemy is also the greatest poison. This is one of the reasons why Quincy's had trouble defending themselves against hollows. Because hollows, they eat human souls, and Quincy's are basically human, and when they eat their souls, their powers are gone and destroyed. This is one major weakness for the Quincy's, and Kisuke came up with a perfect plan for this. I just love this chapter. Then you have Minori, like right now you have them talking. Minori doesn't want to speak to Kisuke, even though his help could really help. He just can't stand, because remember, Kisuke was the first generation of the Department of Research and Development. Minori is the second. But they managed to work together, and they managed to conclude his suspicion. They even managed to conclude. Well, they're correct. One, they feared the Urankars because of their hollow side, and two, they found because of their weakness, they can't absorb the Urankars' powers, than the hollow. Not to mention the fact that if anything with hollow energy, for example, if Juabag and his forces took Ichigo's Bankai when he had his hollow powers, it would have been devastating for them. If he had his hollow powers now, he will be their trump card. That would be the most devastating blow to these guys. They even came up. I mean, even Kisuke explains to them, talking to the captains, that he found a way to stop them. These black skills called Shurion. Shurion, I don't know the name, I pronounce it, but I will put the link down so you can read it. The tide is turning for them. They are turning the tide. Things are going well for these guys. And when Hitsugaya hits it, boom, the guy's wings start to fall apart in the back. Kandu is falling apart. If this is the same for one person, this could be the same for all of them because of their religious link. This thing is kind of like a hollow cloaking signal. So they kind of signal to the Bankai of the sword who have their Bankai stolen, giving them some kind of hollow energy effect because of their resonance energy. Resonating within the pills, when they stop, they resonate with the host body, sending the signal to the Bankai who was stolen, and that power is damaging for the for the Quincy's. That is a devastating move. I really like this chapter because it means that I was right. Kisuke is definitely a key figure for this war. Without his brain, they would be done in a long time ago. They need him for this. And the same thing is for Ichigo. We still haven't heard from him yet. Knowing him, he's mastering the power of dual wielding. He needs this dual wielding Sabato. His new son Getsu's. We haven't seen Ichigo, Uryu, Orihime. What will be their move? And I want to see Ichigo surprised that the Uryu is on their side. He's working with the same man that killed both their mothers, took their power, and left them for dead. I want to see what was going to happen to these guys. What is the event that's to come? I want to see how Cheesecake's plan turns out for all of them. I want to see them all turn out the way it is, because he is a key figure. I also want to point out that even though Minori doesn't like Kisuke, it was Kisuke who picked him as his second in command as the Sesame department head, like as a long time ago. Those of you know why Kisuke and Minori don't get along is because Kisuke founded the Department of Regional Development, and he picked Minori to be his lieutenant. And not as lieutenant, just deputy director. He had a lieutenant, Hiyori, but she didn't like him. But things became difficult for him. And after he's expelled for doing hollow experiments, even though it was all Stosuke Aizen's fault, even though he was expelled for being a criminal, he is not a criminal. He doesn't deserve to be a criminal. Even though all charges against it even though the truth is known and all charges are dropped, he still lives in the world of the living. Just he prefers it that way. Don't care. But I like it. But his stars use it now. Anyway, comment and subscribe. Thank you. Hope you are listening. I am Sullivan Adams, giving you a label to a Bleach 552. Hope you enjoy. Signing off.